What it do, homies? We out here with some Blank Boy. This time we are checking out that time Will Smith was in a zombie apocalypse with his dog. That's another way of saying I Am Legend. This is actually one of the movies where I'm actually kind of upset that it did not get a sequel. Like, it was just begging for one. And we still don't have one. They've been teasing like for years and everything that there's going to be another one. But now it seems like it ain't going to happen, right? Because Will Smith is returning back to his roots. You know, he giving us some raps. Did he just drop an album? I remember seeing some other reactors reacting to some stuff about how trash his freestyle was, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Maybe I will react to that. I don't know if I want to subject myself to the torture. Haha. I don't know if he kind of still giving us those cool haha. Hey, you know, those Will Smith, them 90 vibes. Anyways, shut up and turn it up.
So Wingstop done caused an apocalypse, and Will Smith's character, Dr. Robert Neville, is getting his wife and daughter up out of here. Trying to get them to safety, people out here turning into zombies, and I know teachers still holding niggas accountable for homework. His daughter is the one who gives him the dog Sam. She tells Sam to keep her dad safe. But Dr. Robert Neville, just when he thought they were gonna be safe, has to watch as a bunch of infected zombies jump on a helicopter nearby, and it spirals out of control, killing his family. In the blink of an eye, Dr. Neville's whole world disappeared, just like Will Smith starring in good movies.
You know what, man? I'm sitting here thinking that if I was in an apocalypse and everything, and that was my family, it's one or two things, right? Knowing what happened to them, almost kind of like, especially in a zombie apocalypse, knowing what happened to them almost kind of provides like some type of closure in kind of an effed up world, right? As opposed to you escaping and me wondering and tormenting myself if you were still alive. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I was still wanting to be alive, but to have that much of a definite ending, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe that's a bit morbid and whatnot, but you know, at least I ain't got to worry about y'all safety. You know what I mean? So it might be a little bit morbid, but.
And now it's 3 years later. No humans remain, only Dr. Neville and Sam, all grown up. I know Dr. Neville be spanking his shit 50 times a day, but more importantly, he hasn't given up on humanity. He's been in the lab, no Kobe Bryant, trying to find a cure to revert the zombies back to humans.
Nah, bruh. Nah, he done went and found one of them toys. You know what I'm saying? One of them dumpsters, if you will. But that's crazy. See, Blank Boy and creators like him, they be thinking of ways, thinking of things like, yeah, for sure. 30 times, yeah.
He's been in the lab, no Kobe Bryant, trying to find a cure to revert the zombies back to humans. He's praying he figures out some shit because it's been a long 3 years. My man out here starting to lose it. Bro ordering movies, talking to the cashier.
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
For context, the zombies can't be out in the light on some vampire shit. So it's okay for Dr. Neville to be out here spotting some eats and telling Sam to go catch that deer. Niggas been eating 40-year-old Chef Boyardee and bread hard as concrete. They just salivating at the thought of catching that deer. But the deer heads into a dark building, and Sam follows in pursuit, not listening to Dr. Neville's calls. Dr. Neville's obviously terrified of going in because he might see zombies, or he might see Tyrone. But he's unwilling to lose Sam. He makes his way around the building until he's eventually able to find her hiding under a chair.
Hey man, I feel like at some point, especially when it's, I mean, I understand. Maybe I'd understand it better if I was in that situation, considering he ain't got nobody. You know, a dog's a man's best friend. I mean, look, even in Fallout, right? Everybody done turned, not everybody, but you know, that was a little Fallout, you know, zombie land actually. And we had dog, you know what I mean? But man, you running straight in there, man. He just ran in there, no hesitation. I don't know, man. It might just be a F them dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're good for both of us. If I got to go too, you know, you a dog. I can't remember if they eat dogs in here. I feel like you got a way better chance of surviving than I do, man.
She's too scared to even move. My dumbass dog be afraid of vacuums though, so this could mean not much for real. But I don't think that's the case here, because Dr. Neville turns and is greeted with him. Voldemort thought he could get the drop on Dr. Neville, but we carry a different type of wand around here. He jumps in and catches a whole clip into his chest, collapsing onto the ground. And Dr. Neville wastes no time. I got a date to catch with a mannequin. I can't die today. He calls Sam and they turn on the jets, both of them getting the hell up out of there. This is how fast I be trying to run whenever I hear Will Smith's music coming. Dr. Neville spots a hole in the building and tells Sam to go through it, and she gets away. This is exactly how I'll be walking my dog when the game is about to start. But unlike me rushing to watch the Knicks lose, Dr. Neville wasn't fast enough, jumping out the window. God damn it. I wish they caught his ass. That way we could have avoided the Suicide Squad movie. Unfortunately, he survives, but this dark
How
secret isn't as
saw that
lucky.
drop.
He reacted to the sun like a Twitch streamer, and it eventually kills him. But Dr. Neville wants one alive so he can test his cure. So he sets up a trap that's irresistible like Madden, COD, and 2K for most of you niggas. Catching one in a tarp on a rope and tells it to shut that shit the fuck up. But Dr. Neville just kidnapped somebody's girl and didn't even realize. Hence why bro right here starts pressing him. He talking about something that don't even hurt for real. Yes,
real
it
mad
does,
too.
nigga. And is
Sitting
forced to
there
dip
burning.
out, but they will meet again. Later on, Dr. Neville is driving with Sam and he spots Terry the mannequin outside the store. And he starts losing it, yelling at Terry because last place he saw him was in the movie store. How the fuck did you get from out of there? And Terry not answering any questions, so now he gotta get lit up for it. Rest in peace, my son Terry.
Right.
Bro just wanted to hit up 7-Eleven to get some popcorn with his new movie.
15-minute
Dr.
break.
Neville starts walking him down and realizes it's a trap, getting hit with the Gwen Stacy and hanging upside down.
Did they ever? I can't remember. Did they ever talk about the intelligence level of these zombies? 'Cause that's a pretty clever trap. You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember.
The Darkseekers really moved Terry out into the street at night to make Dr. Neville inspect it and hit him with his own trap. They're intelligent. Dr. Neville wakes up to sundown, cutting himself loose, and this dumbass accidentally stabs himself in the leg.
Come on, man.
They need to get the hell up out of here. It's not safe on DS block, Darkseeker block. He's trying to crawl to the car, but something's in the dark, and Sam is standing 10 toes down, not listening to Dr. Neville saying, "Let's go." We saw how you were just shaking under the table, Samantha. She trying her hardest to look vicious. Brody is still pissed about Dr. Neville kidnapping his girl, and he's now sicking his "don't worry, they don't bite" ass dogs on them. You
Forgot they
already
had the
know the three of
dogs.
them are named Princess, Cupcake, and Marcus. The only
Cupcake.
thing keeping them away is a slither of light, Sam holding it down while Dr. Neville is trying to hop to the car. Nigga chose the absolute worst time to hit his best Rohan Murphy impression. The tiny slither of light saving them is now gone, so Samantha tackles the zombie dog, while Dr.
Good
Neville
doggo.
is able to find his Smith and Mike Vick Wesson in the side door and ups it on the zombie dog, running in blast.
Hey man, he did his time, bro. Come on, man. He paid for his crimes, man. Come on, bro. Nah, go ahead and continue to make fun of him, bro. Some of that stuff, some stuff is just unforgivable, even if you save your time, even if you serve your time. Like, I'm glad, right? We got some justice, but come on, man.
Blasting Buttercup in the chest 5 times. Badass dog. If I'm Dr. Neville, I'm throwing that nigga on the grill. I know how disappointed he was when that deer got away. He tried to help Sam, who's out of her weight class, but Sweetie knocks the gun out of his hand, lunging at him. And while he's trying to keep its hot-ass ballsack breath away, Sam gets pinned down and bitten while he's forced to watch. He's lost everyone at this point, and he can't lose Sam. Not like this. He manages to kill the one on him, grabbing the Smith and Mike Vick Wesson, and starts blasting in order to save Sam. But it was too late. Baby
Sam
girl
gone.
fought her heart out to protect him. She fulfilled her promise to Dr. Neville's daughter. She just limps to the middle of the road tired, and he says, "Let's go home." Dr. Neville rushes back to his science lab, and not knowing what to do, he decides to give her the antidote he cooked up. But that shit wasn't tested on some monkey first, and it doesn't work. She starts turning into a zombie dog, and he's forced to put her to sleep. I don't even got any jokes for this. Just truly heartbreaking scene. Had me bawling as a child watching this.
Man, you can't set me up with the joke, bro. Talking about something it wasn't tested on a monkey first, so therefore it's not gonna work, right? And see, now I'm conflicted, right? Because you set me up with the joke, but then you talk about how you ain't even on some joking stuff, right? Like, what am I supposed to do, man? It is a sad scene. I just wasn't ready for that monkey joke. Cool it, dang. Come on, man. Let's get in my feels, right? We ride for Samantha, right?
Dr. Neville is literally so heartbroken at this point, he's literally begging the mannequins to speak back to him. Yes, kids, once upon a time, Will Smith was really one of them ones. He wasn't always just some cuck to Avatar Aang with shitty music. But now he's in crash out mode, getting over to the Brooklyn Bridge and setting up another trap. Dumbass niggas really fell for it again. It's a mannequin, but they think it's feasting
Not
time.
really.
They so tired of his ass and so ready to get rid of him, they hitting speeds Usain Bolt never hit to kill him. But he caught them, driving right into them on some SpongeBob SquarePants timing. Dr. Neville lost his dog and said fuck that trying to cure them shit. That's probably his Uncle Carlos, middle school teacher and boss he turned into Roadkill right now instead of bringing back as humans. Dr. Neville's really lost it. That isn't even an armored car. Nigga genuinely just ramming them with a mom van. He put that hoe in reverse and flattened him on the light pole, letting him slide down like a stripper. He then thinks back to his young rebel era, those bad boy days, hitting a drift over their skulls like he in a Maserati, nearly falling off the bridge himself. If he had fallen into the Hudson right there, he wouldn't have to worry about getting bitten in order to mutate. That NYC water would have done it for him. Instead though, Mr. Clean jumps on his hood, and starts bashing his head against the windshield. If he gets through that glass, this isn't a headbutt battle Dr. Neville is capable of winning. Gonna need a sub in Vegeta. Or just put that hoe in drive and crash them into the light pole. But that left him stunned for a few seconds, and they take this opportunity to start climbing up the light pole like some monkeys and toppling it over onto Dr.
Intelligence.
Neville's van. At this point, he's supposed to have a dent in his head, but this is back when Will Smith was a superstar and was too good to kill off. So of course he's alive, reversing, ready to dip out. But bro headbutts the van from the side and forces a spin out. And homie from before still hasn't forgotten about how Dr. Neville took his girl. Will Smith said it's TYZB season. Took your zombie, bitch. He calls out to the rest of them and they all fire out like missiles, knocking over the van on its back. They got Dr. Neville right where they want him. They've been wondering what he tastes like for a minute now. He gets up real close. But Dr. Neville is saved by the buzzer. Whole time, Dr. Neville thought he was alone with Tammy, Sammy, Hammy, and Trevor. But no, there are two other humans, Anna and Ethan, still in New York City, and they saved him. But now they have to go into hiding because the Dark Seekers found out where their asses was camping at, and Dr. Neville can't believe it. They tracked Anna from when she drove Dr. Neville back home after saving him. Now they running up like, nah, don't worry, we not gonna jump you, destroying his lights. But Dr. Neville, thinking 3 steps ahead, got backup plans for his backup plans. Sakura was backup plan times 1,000 for Sasuke, and sets off a succession of
Hey man, you can't keep hitting me with these random stuff, man. Oh my.
Sakura was backup plan times 1,000 for Sasuke, and sets off a succession of explosions, booming the shit out of them. Light is the least of their worries now, and takes this time to make his way upstairs to find Anna and Ethan. But before he can, he gets snuck by his top zombie op, biting him in the neck and banging him around. Bro said, you took my girl, so I'ma turn you into my new zombie bitch. I knew he looked familiar to Jaden Pinkett. While holding on, he slams Dr. Neville on the desk, punches, and then slams him into the bookshelf. And Dr. Neville decides to make the smart business decision and play dead until he hears pants unzipping.
This is a sick Negro.
Grabbing a screwdriver and stabbing him, but just ends up getting his ass thrown down the stairs. That shit clearly backfired, so Dr. Neville realizes he needs something way stronger. Whips out an AR that he keeps with the umbrellas and starts shooting, paying tribute to Stevie Wonder with his aim. Shout out Will Smith, man. Always showing love for real. The Dark Seeker just camping in the kitchen, nigga making a sandwich mid-fight. So Dr. Neville shoots a propane tank and booms bro out the kitchen. No more free food for you, pussy. That man takes off upstairs, copped himself some eats, and now he's trying to take a nap in Dr. Neville's bed. But gets chased down by Dr. Neville getting sprayed at, eventually giving him the slip through the window. Dr. Neville then takes this chance to go look for Anna and Ethan, and finds them getting spawn camped in the room. They think Adam Silver can't see nor hear them under that desk, but they are not low. So Dr. Neville has to make a play, grabbing the pistol and blast him in the chest with 4 shots. Dr. Neville is gassed at this point from fighting only 2 zombies, so when the top up yelling, "Come outside," there's nothing he can do about it. There's a million of them. So Neville takes himself, Anna, and the little boy Ethan into the basement, no Michael Jackson, while all the Dark Seekers are coming after them, climbing on the building. But while in the basement, Dr. Neville comes across an insane discovery. The antidote works. It is actively turning her back into a human. He has the power to save humanity in his hands. Do it, Dr. Neville. Bring everyone back. Except the baby, we don't need that music back. But he doesn't get the chance, cause they bust in and he tries pleading with them to let him fix them, but they won't listen. The fuck would they wanna go back to being humans for? Niggas not trying to go back to paying taxes. The main hater comes through doing his own teammates dirty. What's wrong with bro? Banging on the glass. And Dr. Neville tries pleading one last time to him that he can save him, sounding like an abused girlfriend, but he's not trying to hear it. He's too far gone, and Dr. Neville accepts it. There's no saving them, but the cure must survive regardless. So he leaves the cure with Anna and Ethan and closes them into the cubby. This is a man who has lost everything: his dog, his wife, his daughter, his entire world. I've got nothing left to lose, and you coming with me, running into them with a grenade in hand and blowing everyone up.
That was pretty W.
But Anna and Ethan get to live and find other civilization with the cure.
I mean, dang, the way that kind of just ended. Yeah, man, we need a second one. But I guess, I don't know how I suppose, right? They basically were the supporting actors, right? The lady and the kid. And I don't know how much clout they had, right? Because obviously that was the end of Will Smith. So now, we need a second one of Hancock. But anyways, that's another thing. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. Dibs out.